you go. How far in advance here?
Eddie, when did you ink that last name in, and how many glasses of red?
Not too many glasses of red, but no, we finalised it last night. We coaches, we left the ground a little bit earlier, had a final meeting, just finalised one or two thoughts we had on various positions and came up with the final 31. So it's very exciting for us, exciting for the players that got selected. Obviously a number of disappointed players. We feel for them, they've worked hard and they're excellent players, and the only message we have for them, they've still got to be ready, because the circumstance of the World Cup dictates that you have injuries, and they could get their opportunity later down the track.
How did you go about telling the squad, and who gave you the best reaction?
We never tell blokes who are in, we only tell the people who are out. So we told the players who were out this morning who were with us, and then the rest of the players were informed by phone messages or phone conversations. And then we had a bit of a squad meeting before we came here, and I think you've seen the video of the players from their junior club, so we showed them that video and created a bit of laughter and a bit of humour, which was good, and they're all absolutely excited about the opportunity to represent England at the World Cup.
Who's walking around with the biggest smile then?
Not sure actually. I think they're all pretty happy.
You always said you wanted a bolter, didn't you? There was always room for one, wasn't there, in your planning? You've got a couple, haven't you? In terms of Lewis Ludlam and Rory McConaughey, you've not spent much time with them, but what was key in persuading you that they're ready for a challenge like a World Cup?
Firstly, I think it's always nice to bring new blood in. I think it freshens everything up, and when you've got that enthusiasm as young players do, it helps to add to the squad. And Rory, we've been watching quite closely through the club season, was impressed by him, and once he came into camp, he cemented our impression of him. He's a very good worker, very good communicator, mature boy, can play a number of positions, so he was a pretty easy selection in the end. And Lewis absolutely came from nowhere. We've been watching him in club rugby. He'd done particularly well, and again we thought we'd roll the dice and bring him into camp to see what he could offer, and every week he's just got a little bit better, and I think we saw yesterday a display that's only just the start of his career.
No Brad Shields, was that down to injury or just better players available?
No, it was, like anything, every selection's got its factors about it. They've all got various factors. We're not going to discuss why players aren't selected, because that's being respectful to them. We've had conversations with all of those players about the reasons, and Brad's certainly an unlucky player.
When we spoke to you before the game, there was of course no guarantee at the game, and you said whatever did or didn't happen, it didn't affect his chances of making the World Cup squad today. So what was that when you came down to?
Well, again, I'm not going to go into reasons why he's not selected. We've had that conversation with Ben. He understands it. Whether he agrees with it, it's another matter, but we've had that discussion with him, and he's just not in our top 31 players at the moment.
On form?
Well, again, we don't go into reasons as to why we select and non-select.
Just a couple of...
We're respectful of the job you've got to do, but unfortunately it doesn't go to the fact that we will disclose conversations we have with players.
From the two scrum halves, what's the contingency in terms of those specialist positions?
Well, it's difficult. We'd like to take 3 of every specialist position, but then it'd leave us short in other positions. So we decided to go with 2 there and 2 at tight head. And there's risk involved in it, but there's risk involved in other positions as well. So we've got contingency, and George Ford's played a little bit of half-back, and he's been doing some training, and then we'll continue to do that. And if things become so that we need a third half-back, then we believe he can fulfil the role for a period of time.
So in terms of the standby list for those positions, have you got players that you want in and around over the next few weeks?
Well, under the jurisdiction or regulations, we can only have players in if we've got injured players. We don't carry the.
Yeah. But that's only up to the 8th, isn't it?
Sorry.
That's only up to the 8th.
No, it's different here.
And can you just update us on, first of all, Tom Curry? We've got any updates since he came off after half an hour yesterday. Jack Knowles' progress, Underhill and Slade.
I can do that.
Can you start with Curry?
Curry's brushed up pretty well this morning. It was a painful knock to his AC joint. We're getting further examinations today, but believe that it'll be a small amount of weeks injury. Jack Knowles had a little setback a couple of weeks ago, but we still believe he's on track to be available for the World Cup and to be at his best for the World Cup. Slady's a 2 or 3 week injury, and the other one, Underhill, might be back for the Island game.
Eddie, was it an easy decision to choose Aaron Farrell as the captain for this?
Yeah, very straightforward decision.
Any other players under consideration at all?
Not really.
In terms of Dylan Hartley, was it simply down to injury, or could we potentially see him on some sort of standby list?
Well, Dylan's not available for selection.
And in terms of the warm-up matches, can we expect to see anyone maybe outside this 31?
Not really, unless you've got some ideas.
Any other questions? Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you.
That's good.